And welcome back to the 10 a.m. shift. I'm your host, Willis Love. And like always, we got a lot of things to get to today. So the first thing we're going to start out with is Cody Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre on last Friday's SmackDown to win the WWE Undisputed Title. And now he is going to WrestleMania to fight Randy Orton. Now, my question is for you guys, because I know what my opinion is. Was this the right move for the brand? And ultimately, I'm going to say yes, right? Now, I'm a huge Drew McIntyre fan. I wanted him to really have a run, and I wanted him to main event WrestleMania. But with the ticket sales being lower this year, and they're not hitting the goals that they thought they were going to hit, it only makes sense to put the top star against the top star. Now this match has legacy on the line. You need some kind of stipulation to build up the cards for WrestleMania. And this is perfect because this is all about legacy, right? Cody Rhodes is a legacy. His father's wrestling, his family's wrestling. Randy Orton, the same thing. His family's wrestling. And now he has a chance to win 15 against Cody Rhodes. And we want to see Randy win 15. So I think it's just better if he does it against Cody Rhodes. It just has more meaning. So Drew McIntyre will probably fight Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania, which is not what we planned, but also there could be plans for a triple threat. I'm hearing. I'm not sure if that's really gonna happen, but you know, we'll see. I'm just not a fan of Cody's run with the belt. He just has not had a good run with the belt. I'm sorry, I'm not a Cody Rhodes guy, and I just felt like his run with the belt was boring, especially following up Roman Reigns' run with the belt, and he just really didn't have a lot of good antagonists or heels to fight, really, to be honest with you. So just give him back the belt just because you need to spice up the tickets. It's a good business move, but it's not the right move, I think, for the fans. Because on YouTube right now, that video has the most dislikes, I think, of any WWE video this year of Cody Rhodes winning the belt again. So that should say a lot. So creatives have got to do a better job with creating these storylines for these wrestlers, because the fans are not happy at all. We are not happy. So congratulations to Cody. It sucks for Drew because we wanted him to have a run as a heel, and people were calling him a glorified mid-carder and all these things. I think Drew is a great wrestler. He just needs an opportunity. Like Roman Reigns said, he beat Drew for like 3 years straight. Then CM Punk comes in and beats him 3 or 4 times straight. So we need a fair shot for him. He needs a fair shot. So shout out to Drew McIntyre, man. I hope you really get your run one day. But yeah, Cody Rhodes is going to WrestleMania. Ooh, yay. And moving on to Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. They had their face-off on Friday Night SmackDown. And I actually thought it was going to be a little bit more steamier, like personal, a little more gritty. And it was very, very PG. You know, it was very like, your arms are strong, but my arms are stronger. Your legs are strong, but my legs are bigger. You know, it's very like A and B comparative back and forth, which I think is a good way to start out the beef. But what they were saying online is the energy was very different from what they were saying in the ring. That's why I think that the tweets on X back and forth was a work, because when they got into each other's face on SmackDown, it was different energy, right? It was like, listen, I'm impressed by this, but I'm not impressed by that. And you got the body, but you don't have the talent. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of like, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you, I work out more than you. Weird promo. But I am excited for the match. Are you guys excited for the match? Comment down below. Let me know if you're excited to see Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. I know this was the match that they had to make because Bianca and Naomi's out, but this is the best option, I think, for the brand, and I think it's going to be a good match. So let me know in the comments if you guys are ready for that match. And moving right along to the NBA. So Jayson Tatum made his return against the Dallas Mavericks, where he had 15 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists in 27 minutes. Is this a great stat line for his return? Yes. Most people come back very shaky, especially from an Achilles injury. And when he was out there, he looked confident. He still looked a little timid, but he looked confident. He looked ready to play. Celtics fans were happy that he was back. Obviously, Dallas fans were Dallas, whatever. But I just feel like the NBA was happy he's back. You know, we never want to see nobody go down with an injury. of that nature, because we know how long the recovery can be mentally and physically. So it was good to see him back on the floor with his team, and he looked like he was having fun. And then all the tweets that he said and Instagram posts that he did after he came back, you know, he was very appreciative about coming back. You know, he said, "I missed you, girl," talking about the game. He had his son there. His son was excited to see him score and be on the floor. So it was really good to see Tatum back, and I'm glad he's back. If he ever gets back to that level where he's a superstar, Jayson Tatum, then the Celtics do have a chance to win the East, and quite convincingly, I would say. The only team that can say something about that is Cleveland and the Knicks, in my opinion. But, you know, I'm just happy to see him back. But sticking on the Tatum topic for a minute, Carmelo Anthony made comments about Jayson Tatum before he returned, and I feel like the internet just took it and ran with it and made their own headlines with it and just went crazy. Listen, you guys gotta understand, Carmelo Anthony is entitled to his opinion, right? Just because he hasn't won an NBA title doesn't mean he's not a winner, doesn't mean he's a loser. He's a Hall of Fame player. He's a great player. He's won on some of the biggest stages in the world. So for some platforms to come out and call him the biggest loser because he's worried about Jayson Tatum's mental and his health is crazy to me. And it just goes to show that you guys don't understand basketball and you never played basketball, because to come back from an injury like that so quickly at that, right? It's fairly quick. To come back quickly and to want to help your team. Carmelo Anthony was just saying to Tatum, like, put your pride and your ego aside as far as like not trying to take on the heavy load, right? Because we all know if you take on that heavy load too quick, you can get re-injured again. You don't want to re-injure the Achilles again, like not 2 times in 2 years. That's just crazy. So Melo is speaking from a health perspective, not from a you're the guy, that's your team perspective. Like, people were just running with it and trying to say Tatum was better than Melo and he's an NBA champion, this, that, and the third. No, he likes Jaylen Brown. Obviously, that's his boy. But he's just saying to Tatum, like, be careful when you come back. Like, put your health first. That's the most important thing, because if you get hurt again, you're going to deflate the team's confidence. So that's all he was saying. So everybody that was coming out and trying to bash Melo and say this and say that, y'all was going crazy. Y'all need to relax. Calm down. Calm down. So comment down below how you felt about Carmelo Anthony's comments on Jayson Tatum returning. Was he right? Was he wrong? Did you understand what he was saying? Lakers and Knicks happened today. Lakers defeated the Knicks 110-97. LeBron James was out. Luka Doncic was in, and Luka had 35 points, and he hit a lot of crazy shots and everything like that. So I just have a question for you guys, right? Because the media was trying to run with this headline saying that LeBron, Luka, and Austin is not working as a big three. Do you think that's true? Do you guys think that they had enough time to even establish themselves as a big three? Did they have enough time to even build chemistry to even be considered a big three? Right? Because there was a lot of people coming in talking about the plus minus, saying that LeBron James was minus 10 with him and Luka and Reeves was on the floor and he was making them worse and, you know, things like that. My whole thing is like, you guys are asking a guy who's been the guy for 22 years to now be a third option, when on some nights he's still the first option. So it's hard for me to understand how he's the problem, right? Because there's some quarters the Lakers just cannot put offense together, right? It's either Luka hogging the ball and he chucks up a 3, or Reeves has an ISO and he chucks up a shot or a 3. And LeBron James, being the locomotive that he is, you know, he gets to the rim and he kicks out and he makes the right pass. But sometimes he takes over a game and he looks like he's still the best player. So to me, it's just interesting that people are saying it's LeBron's fault, right? Now, do I agree that this has to be LeBron's last year as a Laker? I think so. I think the Lakers are trying to give the team to Luka and build around him. And that's great. That's great for him. I think LeBron can be very helpful on any other team in the league, period. Any team, right? If he goes back to Cleveland, they're probably going to the finals that next year. And that's not even me stretching it. They're probably going to the finals, right? If they keep the same team and somehow sign LeBron James, they're probably going to the finals, right? It's kind of like inevitable, because his leadership, his mind, like Iman Shumpert said, he is literally chat GPT of the NBA. So he's going to put everybody in the right position to win. All the pressure that comes with winning. It's a lot of pressure when you play with LeBron. So I think if he goes back to Cleveland or any other team, he can make them a contender still right now. And he'll be 42. He'll be 42 year 24. So that'll be crazy. But the next question is, right, if LeBron doesn't re-sign with the Lakers and he leaves, what does that mean for his son, Bronny? Will he have the same opportunities? Will he have the same minutes, right? Will he still be able to play on the Lakers? Will he still be with the Lakers? Or will he leave with his pops? Like, what would happen, right? Because ultimately the dream was, hey, I want to play with my son. LeBron accomplished that. Bronny's dream was, hey, I want to make the league because people think I can't make the league because I'm LeBron's son. And they think I'm not as good as my dad. So they both accomplished something. But what happens when LeBron leaves? Like, is Bronny still going to be a Laker? It's a good question. So comment down below if you guys think LeBron should leave Los Angeles Lakers next season. And also, what do you think would happen with Bronny? A lot of people are not asking that question. But what would happen, right? Is JJ Redick still going to be the coach if LeBron leaves? Comment down below and let me know what you think. And in more Jayson Tatum news, the Celtics just dominated the Cleveland Cavaliers. They defeated them 109-98, and they are looking scary, right? They look tough. I'm telling you, they can probably go to the finals. You know, maybe Tatum came back at the right time. Maybe people was just prematurely telling him not to come back because low-key, they ain't want their teams to get smacked. Like, maybe. If I was them, I wouldn't want my team to get smacked neither. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Playoffs is coming up in a few weeks. You know, season's almost over. Daylight savings happen. Like, things are happening, man. Shout out to them C's, man. I'm not a Celtics fan. I just so happen to have this on today because I was training today at the clinic. So, you know, but make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And keep it locked here on the 10 a.m. shift. I'm your host, Willis Love. See you guys on the next one.